at you in multiple ways, depending on where those weak spots are. He said, we've got to be ready for everything. It's a pretty tall order. Guys?
Thank you, David. The playoff picture becoming more clear as every day goes by. Chris, do you feel the six? Team spots is the right amount that should make the playoffs, make the postseason?
Yeah, I do. You can't you can't have much more trying to make it to the playoffs. Every team shouldn't make the playoffs. There's winners and there's losers. You deal with it. So, I feel like, yes, that number 16 is right.
Well said. Tip-off goes to the Lakers. All ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Who's on the floor? Taking a look at Los Angeles. Handle the Young forward tandem. Young is up there with Prez. And it's Zubac at the 5.
And Young is phenomenal towards the hoop. Just sees angles and lanes so
outside. It's stolen by Prez. The NBA is a league of adjustments, and one adjustment that Prez has made recently is his diet. His trainer has him doing every little thing he can to keep his body in its best condition.
And you'd be surprised just how the diets of a lot of NBA players can be. Studying like gummy bears or drinking soda all the time. They work isn't helping them stay fit physically and mentally.
In the corner, it's Ingram. The 3. Grabs the miss. This game coming after against the Jazz.
Yeah, in a game where offensively they're about as inconsistent as you're ever going to see them.
Well, you can do a bunch of things well, but if you're incapable of scoring, none of the rest of that stuff really matters.
Second chance shot. And draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode to the line.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of the.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of shooting, just about 73%.
He misses the free throw. On the second. Here's Lawson. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Utah Jazz.
And don't forget about on the glass. I mean, he contributed in a and really like how Prez keeps his hands moving, which is why he comes away with important steals.
Tolliver kicks to Lawson. Back to Lawson. It's blocked. And push. Here's Los Angeles. Young with the ball. Here's Prez. The second effort. It's good. Prez has got his second basket of the night.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score.
Now, here's Lawson. Not a lot of room. And Prez with a clear path to the hoop. And slam dunk by Ingram.
No doubt they've come into this game with a really aggressive approach, just pounding the ball inside.
Well, they're really pushing their interior game right into the face of the D. The defense has no answer for it.
Dishes it to Tolliver. Lawson with a screen on Randall. Shot clock at 6. Hield. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. Hield's got his game, and he's on the board for 3. Lakers leading by 8. Here's Prez. And look at Prez there, just punishing the rim.
And you love the velocity that Prez finished that playoff with. No layups for the big fella.
Now, here is Lawson. A lot of room. Fires the three. He can't hit that time. So the other way. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Was not even close. I mean, they had points coming from all over the place.
Man, their strategy worked. Guys were getting great looks and then finishing strong.
Great job, guys. Nice work. Take a seat now. Let's talk. I love the energy, fellas. I really do. But now we got to keep it up and stay focused.
Has been head and shoulders above the rest. Prez, number one, in the third spot. Scal Labissiere.
They're on a rebounding roll, these two. I mean, they're on the glass late and very
In this start.
Now here's Lawson defending. Prez passes to Young. Now here's Prez. He's tightly guarded. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Prez has got 8 points.
their offense already in a flow. Some shooting to jump out to this league.
Lawson dishes. They set the pick. Healed. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for.
Allows has that soft.
Prez. Offensive rebound. Zubac.
Come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Well, they came still too early, but they really have put their foot down.
Inside. Here's Labissiere. A tad offline to the right. In for him. Labissiere's got his first points in this one. Here's Prez. He's coming off an unbelievably high spring. And finish off by.
And that's all Prez. Coming into the defense on the drive and then completing the dunk there.
Off the screen, and it's late this year.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Lawson defending. Here's Prez, and finish off by.
He's dominating in an effortless fashion. It's come to him naturally.
The Kings trail by 15. With rebounded by the Lakers. Prez has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Up. Off the left rim and out. Sacramento beyond the bar in the game. And Lawson uses the glass on the layup.
Excellent vision right there on that assist. Perfect setup.
Here's Prez. By Prez.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
They've really owned this game. Performance all around from them.
Lawson outside. In by Prez. And slam dunk by Ingram.
That's just tremendous vision. Selfish leader for this squad.
Timeout. News. Hustle up. Take a seat. I like what I see out there, fellas. We're playing like we wanted more than them. Remember, you're my Pippen and you're my Jordan. Finish this game like they will.
I knew a couple of years before I actually admitted it. You know, I battled injuries basically my whole career, from dislocated shoulders to ankle injuries to, of course, everyone knows about the knees. And so for me, I was just trying to play every single moment I could and as many games as I could. So, you know, don't really know when I realized it, but it didn't matter, because whenever you realize it, you don't want to let it go.
Chris, you played for 5 different teams. How much does the city you live in and call home matter during an NBA season?
Well, it's different for everybody. You know, it's different for everyone. It was great to go home to Detroit for me, because I wanted to live and stay in my city. I wanted to eat my mother's cooking before the game. You know, not many times could I do that. You know, I could only do that once or twice or once a year playing on the West Coast. So, you know, those type of things, being close to your family, you know, if you have younger siblings or children, type of thing, you know, if you have kids, what school they go to, you know, I've seen players take and weigh all those things. But for me, I've just been blessed to play in some great places with great fans. Washington, D.C. was a wonderful place. You know, that city really showed us a lot of love as a young team trying to find our way. And then Sacramento, you know, just some of the greatest fans in the world as well, just embracing us. And they had embraced the Sacramento Kings in so many losing seasons. So it's just who they were. Their character was just that of encouragement. And so I'm glad that we were able to give the people of Sacramento what they've been waiting for so long, and that's some exciting basketball. And so, you know, the cities that you play for are very important. And me as a fan, you know, I still thank the Bad Boys for how they represented the city of Detroit during those years, and Isaiah and Joe Dumars and Bill Laimbeer. So for me, just from a fan perspective, the relationship with the city, the players, is always important.
All set. And finish off by Prez.
That's just super athleticism. Prez really throwing it down with his unreal vertical.
The Kings have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11.
And Kings head coach David Yeager did not spend much time unemployed after parting ways with the Grizzlies. I think he was hoping for a new setting with more support from the front office. There has been some friction there.
Young in the corner. He kicks it to Prez. To shoot. There's a good screen. Zubac's the best in amps. Second chance effort. He lays it in. He's got 5.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
That's just a real lack of physicality in the post there. No reason at all that they should have gotten the rebound off that piece.
Collison, no good. And you mentioned Yeager looking for a more supportive front office, Chris. Doesn't that make the Kings kind of a surprising place?
Excellent point, my friend. They've gone through about a coach a year for the last decade. You got a pretty big pay raise, though, and a multi-year commitment. The Kings are lucky to have them. You hope they show some patience.
Cauley Stein kicks to Evans. The kick out to Collison. The offensive rebound. LA is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And count as the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, second chance points, a huge issue right now. They're getting steamrolled inside.
The Lakers have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. And the free throw, no good. Chris, who's your pick for the best player at attacking the rim right now in the NBA?
Oh, I mean, when you talk about attacking the rim, and especially with force, you got to look at Westbrook. I mean, the way that guy to the rim and gets and attacks, and also will dunk on you like a big fella. I just love his game. Harden, with his ball handling and creativity, the way he just searches out contact, gets to that line. You have to love Harden, and I think Wiggins. He's a guy that's really moving up on the list. When he gets the ball and you get caught sleeping, poster time.
That's right. Is with the ball. Picked up by Collison. And that one is good from Zubac.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have right at the D had better start.
They need an offensive possession.
They've gone a long time without a bucket.
Temple dishes to Cauley Stein. They set the screen. Shot clock at 6. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in.
And the skill Collison has inside, so great at catching the D off guard when he's down in the post.
Now here's Prez. Tight defense on him. Down low, Zubac. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. 9 points in the game so far.
And they're beginning to flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Kicks to Evans. From downtown, Prez with the rebound. Prez has got his 5th rebound in this one. To the middle. Here's Zubac. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Now here's Collison. Guarded closely. Pass to Evans. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Free throw good. Tyreke Evans. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. We've got Labissiere. Lawson out there with Heel. Then it's Garrett Temple. And it's Tolliver in at the 4-man position. So that's 5 in the game for Sacramento. The 3. Heel can't hit.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Prez passes to Zubac. Ingram kicks to Prez. And lots of contact there.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
The Lakers have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2. Taking 2 shots. And he makes the first.
And it's easy to admire Prez, a gifted player with a tremendous drive to be as good as he can possibly be.
Both free throws good from Prez.
It's too easy out here.
The Kings have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Prez in their last game against the Knicks was superb. He ended up with 56 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it, and he took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Well, yeah, fellas, we'll see how much he has left in the tank. Will he be exhausted from that last effort or energized by it?
Heel dishes to Lawson. From deep, the Lakers with the rebound.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the ball has been impressive.
Offensive rebound. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
And that's just high intensity. Young really going hard on the glass.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And from the line, he's knocking it down about 71% of the time, and that's a percentage that needs to go up.
That one misses for Young. And with digital distribution, so many more fans getting access, Chris, to the NBA than ever before. It's had a big impact on the game, don't you think?
Oh, I love it. For a guy like me that travels all the time and spends probably 50% of my week on an airplane, I tell you what, I love it. I get to watch the games live, and you know, I just, the only thing I'm mad about, Kevin, is that I didn't have this when I was a kid, to be able to see this. You know how many events I had to go to with my mom and miss those Piston games? I wish I would have been able to have a mobile device at that time to watch those games on.
Yes. Here's Prez. He's got 18. To the paint. And Randall throws it down.
And the precision lead pass by a highly skilled playmaker.
And after his rookie year, it ended with an injury right at the opening gate. It was great to finally see Julius Randle on the court last season.
Yeah, and when he's focused, guys, he can be a game changer. I mean, loves to attack off the from the elbows, terrific spin move in traffic. And what may be most impressive about his game at this point is his relentlessness as a rebounder. They are just killing him on the interior.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
It's stolen by Prez. Ingram wide open. They grab their own miss. It's good. 17 points in the game.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the
Field kicks to Labissiere. And it's good on the layup.
Can't let Labissiere get back close to the, just using that massive 6'11" frame to get a quality attempt.
Prez passes to Zubac. Now here's Prez. Lawson defending. Ingram kicks to Prez. 4 on the shot clock. And finished off by Prez.
And folks, those are hops you just don't see from that one spot every day.
Well, that's why he is such an uncommon talent.
Exactly right, Kevin. When you point, when your point man is sailing to the rim, with that level of explosiveness, you foul.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
That's part of his skill set. Excellent recognition on his part to get in the best spot to complete that look.
Evans, he's checked in for Garrett Temple. The Lakers have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9. And that one misses. And Brandon Ingram out of Duke, drawing comparisons to Kevin Durant like KD. He's very rangy, very lanky for a perimeter player.
Yeah, and Ingram around 6'10" in shoes with that 7'3" wingspan. He's still, you know, light weight-wise, much like KD was when he came in the league. Still, you don't see many small forwards with the standing reach of a center.
And here is Prez. Points for him to the inside. Zubac. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. He's got 19.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
He sets the pick for Lawson. He dishes it to Heel.
Don't let Evans shoot.
It's Evans on the wing. Last game, 26 points. Feeds it to Labissiere. And too long on the shot.
He's really had a rough quarter on the offensive side of the floor.
Now here's Prez. D right on him. Good D by Lawson. And for Sacramento, they're shooting a cool 28% in the second quarter. Pass to Tolliver. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. The 3. No good from Lawson.
As he continues to rack up the misses from three-point range, he still appears undeterred. He's going to keep firing from out there.
Now here's Prez. Lawson defending. To the paint. Zubac, the pass to Young. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Yeah, just remarkable focus by Young to nail the shot. The D starting to rough him up a little bit, but in the end, it doesn't matter.
Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Sacramento. The Lakers have taken 10 shots from the free throw line up to this point and made 6 of them. Here's Lawson. He's got 9. It's stolen by Prez, and it's the Lakers on the break.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
To the paint, here's Lawson, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
He continues to build on his outstanding play during the first quarter.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And so far this season, shooting at a 75% clip from the line.
Kufis checked in for the Kings. Collison comes in for Heald. A free throw off from Lawson.
He just looks off in this one. Can't seem to throw it in the ocean.
Now here's Prez. Lawson defending. Here's Zubac, and there's another one for the Lakers.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Lawson dishes to Evans. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Lakers shooting has been out of this world. 74% from the field. It's stolen by Lawson. Passes to Cauley-Stein. Outside Collison. Lawson sets a screen for Collison. Lawson outside. Poked away. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rejected by Young.
I love the timing on defense. Young just rising up for the emphatic rejection.
The passion, the skill, taking full advantage on the offensive boards.
Now here's Prez. D right on him. Here's Zubac. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. Point play chance here. For the Lakers. Larry Nance has checked in for Julius Randle. Young is in for Ingram. Clarkson, he's checked in for Young. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Prez. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Lakers on top, running away with this one. And a chance now to send it over to David Owens, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Coach Dave Yeager. Coach, what is going to be the focus offensively going into the second half?
Well, we try to go inside. You know, that's our strength anyways. And for us, you know, our bread is buttered inside. So we try to...
Keep it up, guys. We have some good momentum. Hey, this is what happens when we play our brand of basketball. They cannot stop us. Do not take your foot off the gas, gentlemen. This is our game. Come on.
A nighttime glimpse of the Tower Bridge, one of the landmarks here in Sacramento. Welcome back, everyone, to the capital of California. And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. And for Sacramento, they're shooting poorly, just 30. Los Angeles. Ingram and Randle, the out there with Prez, and kicks to Heald. And it's good. Walk through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
As they are being used.
At the line,
And he very right.
Down low. Here's Randle. Sacramento grabs the miss. Oliver's got inside. It's Timp. Let's it go from 14. from Lawson.
The defense got super lucky there because he does not those.
So it's Sacramento. He takes to Lawson. It's up at the top of the set back. Moving around. Shot clock 6. Tolliver the pass to Edwards. Here's Lawson. Not enough on that one as it misses.
They were right up in his grill. Really gave him no breathing room to release the clean.
20 to the end. It's thrown down with the hand.
That's leadership. Really, one who can just take charge like he has.
The captain of the ship. You know the rest of his teammates looked at him to provide when things are tight. And he
coming off Lawson's feet.
If you leave him alone, he'll drain that mid-range jumper all day long.
Prez with now Lawson defending. It's Young on the wing. Over to the left. On the wing. And he hits the
gifted shooter.
Now here is Lawson. Tolliver with the bucket. Tolliver's got 4 this quarter.
And good passing. A lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Pulls up on the elbow. Is off the rim and drops. 22 points.
Oh, that's just a terrific way to begin this half. They are 3 for 4, getting high percentage looks at the basket.
There's the pick. Tolliver dishes to Heat. Line for Lawson. To the middle. And a foul on the shot. They'll go to the right for 2.
Well, there is a lot of hope for Labissiere, the Haitian product via Kentucky, but that's for down the road. This team got him knowing he'd be a long-term project. Has the upside to be a fantastic player, but it's going to take and patience for him to get there.
First one falls for him. And Labissiere, a high-risk, high-reward pick for sure. He has shown flashes of what he can do at times, but other times he can look overwhelmed.
Yeah, I mean, he had a tough time, I think, adjusting to the college level in terms of the speed and the athleticism that the game is played with, but still declared after just 1 year. Usually you want to see more at the collegiate level from a player like him. Oh, I hope for the best for the young man, but it's not going to be an easy path to start him.
Lawson kicks to Labissiere. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Labissiere has tremendous concentration, getting the shot to even with the contact.
It might be some time before Skal Labissiere reaches his potential, but you can see that it his team drooling over him on draft day. It's rare to see a player so big, with so much length, be as mobile as he is.
I mean, fluidly on both ends of the court that he is a tough player to contain. I mean, has continued to add mass and bulk, so he's getting stronger every month. Reminds you a bit of a young Amari with his explosiveness and how he can move at that size.
At the line for the Lakers, Justice Young. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
What you love about Young most, to me, is his work ethic. He gives every ounce of energy he has on both ends of the floor.
So Young. Third quarter action and just a minutes have gone. Here's Evans. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 6.5 points a game. Young passes to Prez. Up top, Randall. He feeds it to Prez. Just 5 on the clock. Inside. And Young with the basket on the assist. Young's got 6 here in this quarter.
Young is the way on offense. He does this all the time for his team.
Outside for Lawson, expanding his range, and once again off the mark by Sacramento. Now here's Prez. Lawson defending. There's the screen. Prez passes to Zubac. He used that pick to get in close.
He has created some terrific. Himself and really made the most of it.
Sacramento making a switch here. Temple and Los Angeles making a change here as well. Levin's checked in for Ingram. The Kings have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Evans against Randall. The feed now to Labissiere. They need and it falls over the rim and in. Labissiere's got 15.
I love his effort so far. It's scoring at a consistent clip. Unfortunately, though, his team remains well behind.
Prez from the interior. He just knows how to get it done down inside. Watch Evans. Watch Evans.
Evans left side.
Come on, shoot.
And the pass to Hield. 6 on the shot clock. Evans outside. And it's off from 3-point range. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. Here's Prez. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And a look at the defensive work here, showing the combined steals of Prez and Justice Young, the OJ tandem, and the steals from the rest of the team.
And guys, this is why depth is so important. On a night where Prez and Justice haven't had the usual juice that we're kind of accustomed to, the rest of the team has been carrying them thus far. It is so valuable to have that sort of depth where your top 2 guys can be having an off game and yet you're still in a great position to win.
He's off on the first. Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for the Kings. Collison comes in for Hield, and Los Angeles making a change here as well. Nance is checked in.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
Cauley-Stein. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw here.
Now, Willie Cauley-Stein was considered a bit of a reach for his draft position, but you have to love how he plays at his size. Very active inside with his feet to flash open on cuts. Just shows great awareness for a new player in the league.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Well, you hate to use the P word, potential, but you can't help but do it with Willie Cauley-Stein.
You're right, Kev. I hate the word potential as well. It just means unrealized talent. As long as he moves as well as he does with his size, he'll be fine.
Now here's Prez. He's guarded closer. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Prez has got 7 points for the quarter.
I mean, you can't guard this, guys. Prez is getting whatever shot he wants.
And Temple kicks to Collison. Cauley-Stein with the screen for Collison. It's stolen by Randall. Here's Young, and then Young with the dunk.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
And how about the explosiveness he shows, going from the offensive to the defensive end in a blink.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. 6 to shoot. Evans now guarded by Levins. The shot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Serving up justice.
Kufis checked in for Labissiere. And here's the Lakers. They're on a 14-4 run right now.
Oh! And look at Perez getting fancy out there. He loves putting on a show with that unreal athleticism.
Lawson outside. Cauley Stein with the screen for Lawson. You look around the NBA, Chris, at all the head coaches, a lot of new names. Why do you think teams are still looking for fresh faces on the bench? Guys that may not have the game that get the head coaching jobs.
Well, I think because guys want to see something new. I think sometimes you get to see a guy's personality or a situation may precede itself as far as for a coach. And so I think a lot of times people just kind of want to start things off with a clear slate their way and have the loyalty of a guy that's only coached for their team. And for some it works, for some it doesn't. But once again, it's only one championship to go around a year.
Well said. Evans with it. And Young picks him up defensively.
And the rebounding has been key to their success here tonight.
Oh, you're exactly right. It's simple arithmetic. More boards means more possessions, means more opportunities to score. Simple arithmetic.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
The shot by Cauley Stein, no good.
As soon as he made his drive to the bucket, the defense jumped right in and prevented him from finishing that one.
Now here's Prez. Lawson defending. Shoots a fader. Just 5 to shoot. Prez dishes to Mozgov. Another shot. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
After failing to be aggressive and look for a shot in the first half, you don't have to let him know this time. You don't have to remind him now. He is really taking his game over in the second.
This is to Heel. Back to Lawson to stop the drought. That one falls. Lawson's got 21.
Nice feed and close, right to where his teammate needed
it. And here is Prez. Mozgov sets a screen down low, and Mozgov throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with
one of his favorite moves right there, guys. Lawson kicks to Hield. Next season, we'll start seeing sponsorship on jerseys. On the left shoulder, a patch will be on the jersey. What do you think of that?
I think it's going to take some getting used to. Used to seeing the name, the logo, the plane on there. It's going to take getting used to. We'll see.
Prez with the bucket.
And Prez is paying the defense no mind, keeping his eyes on the basket and burying the shot.
Watch for Lawson. Lawson outside. The dish now to Evans. To the inside. And there's Labissiere. That's good on the assist by Evans. Labissiere's got 9 points now in just the second half. Here's Prez. And that's going to go on Timothy Mozgov. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Aaron will Nancy's checked in for the Lakers. The Kings have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the 4th quarter. They're 7 of 12. And it's good for 2. And that's now 19 points for Skal Labissiere.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Prez with the ball. To the middle. Here's Mozgov. And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
What a total 103 turn here. He wasn't making anything in the first half. totally different player now in the second half.
Some changes. Kufis checked in for Labissiere. And Garrett Temple for and the Lakers also making a for Young.
Yeah, and their free throw improved here in the second half.
Here's Temple. It's to Cauley-Stein. It's getting harder and harder to become an NBA. Franchise values are skyrocketing. The league is set limit. Minority owners a team can have. 25 per team is the number. Each have to own at least one.
30 of them, and the chance to make your impact is tremendously exciting. You know, we've seen in the past year groups could become very fragmented, so I definitely understand that train of thought. Think of Cauley-Stein. A huge target on offense and a tenacious shot and rebounder on the.
Here's Prez. And the bucket down. Free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
Another down. They've been the aggressors, taking the side and attacking.
On the free throw, no good. Sacramento's gotten off down here in the fourth quarter. Prez. He's guarded closely at the top of the key of Fly. 6 to shoot. From past the arc. Not going to go that time. Lakers take it the other way. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this. And their journey is just getting started. That'll be a second of 7 straight on the road. To the middle. It's 8 for 13 from the floor.
Fantastic execution. Perez is so confident in his abilities.
For Sacramento, they've gone 8 of 14 from the floor in the fourth quarter. Temple to pass to Lawson. Mozgov grabs the board.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
That's what I'm talking about. That's just picture perfect defense there. Really stifled this man and gave him no chance at a clean look.
Screen by Young. Now here's Prez. Lawson defending. Prez with the bucket. Prez has got 10 points in the quarter. Lawson outside. From 10 feet out, Mozgov grabs the board. Mozgov's got his 4th rebound with that last tonight. Here's Prez, and he was on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. It's going to go on Willie Cauley-Stein.
Now that's remarkable determination. Prez charging into the D and getting the hard foul.
We know Kobe Bryant retired last season. One thing that he's been really adamant about is the need to improve youth development of basketball in this country. Now, he grew up in Italy and feels like a lot of kids aren't getting the coaching and skill development they need at a young age here. What do you think?
I agree. I think a lot of the game is being lost, not necessarily with just highlights or superstar players, but I mean the true essence of the game, how to box out, how to make a bounce pass, how to play for your teammates. Just the culture of the game needs to go back to its origin, and I think that can happen through the NBA taking charge like they have in this. I mean, who better than the best players in the best league, the best commissioner in the world? And so I think it's great that we get involved in these communities and make sure that we set the tempo and the template for how the game is grown in these communities.
Well, that was well said. Fade away. That one, good. Prez has got 40 points.
And that's how you shoot it from mid-range. Prez just nailing the shot with ease.
There's the pick. To the paint. And he banks in the layup. And that's 12 points for Willie Cauley-Stein.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
As one-sided as it gets today, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up in the season series. And what a huge standout it was for Prez.
Well, his versatility was the story tonight. The triple-double tells you everything you need to know about how much work he did and in how many different areas. His impact was felt overall 90.
.103 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Temple up off the screen. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3.
Justice Young. That's his third personal foul. Yorgos Papagiannis. Shooting just one.
And the free throw, no good. The Lakers controlling the game. His dishes to Mozgov. Prez kicks to Nance to the left wing. Nance, clock at 6. Prez passes to Mozgov. Here's Prez, drops in the tray. Prez has got 45 points.
Just look at how quick the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
When one guy gets hot sometimes, it's infectious, and the team does too. That's what seemed to happen for them on that play.
Here's Galloway. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
The offense has clearly kicked into gear. The question, though, is it just a little too late?
Well, I mean, yeah, that's a fair question. Looking at the clock, it appears they might be out of luck.
Prez dishes to Nance. Now Prez for 3. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
There he is.
Yo, Prez. Ernie and the guys in the studio want to talk to you.
All right, let's get it.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. Now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Prez.
Hey, what's up? This is Kenny. Now, you were all over the floor tonight. Congrats on a triple-double. Now, do you consider this one of your best games of the season?
Right now it's definitely up there, but I have a lot more in store to really show what I can do on the court. I feel like this is a good starting point, though. The best is definitely yet to come, for me and for this team.
Well, I think the team is playing great. You're playing great. Calm it down just a little bit, and you guys will be all right.
All right, Kenny.
And that is a wrap, everybody. Thanks for joining us this evening. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Johnson. See you again soon.
Intervention.
What's up?
We're going out.
You guys are dating?
No, we're talking about when we land. Have you ever been to New York?
First time.
You in?
Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
Jake.
You know I gotta ask. How do you feel about this trade possibility?
I know you gotta ask, but look, I don't know if I can talk about it.
Look, it's me. I'll keep your name out of it. I just want to know how you feel about potentially losing your best friend on the team.
You're not the only one who wants to know that information.
Fair enough. It seems like you two are just getting started. Doesn't it feel like they're stopping a potential dynasty before it can even get rolling?
Look, I don't know, Jason. I mean, of course it doesn't feel good, but I'm a pro, you know? Every day I go to the gym, every game I have to give it my all, regardless.
I know.
Look, I will tell you this. I know that in order to be successful in basketball, you have to have consistency. So if we have a plan, we got to stick to that plan. And if Justice has been a part of that plan, then why would we change anything up? I mean, he's earned his spot, so what else do you need from him?
Okay. Thank you, Mr. President.
You got it.
The 2K Sports pregame show, brought to you by Kia.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Great to have you on 2K Sports. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Los Angeles Lakers as they go up against the Nets in Brooklyn. Looking at the Nets tonight to sweep the season series to none. The coaching staff commented that they feel confident coming in. Tonight, we got two teams that love down the court. Shaq, key to winning with that style of play.
Well, first off, you need to be able to jumpstart the break. And you got to be really active